Hello Pisces, and welcome to your July check-in. I hope you're all doing well out there. This is going to be a general message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and this will take you into the end of July. Going to get started on your August readings real soon, so I wanted to give you something for the month, and it's been a really big month. It really has. You know, we're in retrograde season officially. Venus is going retrograde on the 22nd. Chiron goes retrograde right after that. We're moving into Leo season, and you have Saturn and Neptune both retrograde in your sign. So let's do a quick check-in. I'm going to pull some tarot. We're going to get an astrology card or two. I've got some animal spirit guides, angel messages, and then I've got a very special deck for you at the end. So thank you all for being here with me. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you so very much. And if you're new to this community, I welcome you as well. All right, so for Pisces, thank you to the guides. Please show me Pisces. Thank you for showing me the highest and best messages for my beautiful Pisces for July 2023, end of July. Let's see what we have. Before I cut the deck is your card, the Knight of Cups. New bottom of the deck is your opposite sign of Virgo, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. So, you know, you're definitely in a place of action, even if it's slow. With that Knight of Cups, I love it. It's dream chasing, being in the flow. And with the Virgo energy of your opposite sign, you know, this is slow and steady wins the race. No need to rush is what I'm seeing right now. So let's see what we have for you. Yeah, here's that pausing. It's the energy of pausing. This is kind of like, in a way, it's a card of retrograde. It's more of the benefic energy of the swords. You've got the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords that are sort of like the two benefic energies of the swords. So this is a time to maybe rest, recuperate, do some healing. Yeah, maybe some things that are on your mind right now. Heavy things, perhaps. Things around money, relationships, business, career, family. It looks like you're carrying a pretty heavy burden with the Hierophant. And this is definitely a time where Pisces, it's good for you to take a break. So that's the biggest message that I'm seeing right here. You are at the end of a cycle here, the 9s and the 10s. 10 and 10 is 20. So this is where you're going to be coming up on like a judgment call soon. But during this time, like in this current moment, Spirit's really telling you to focus on maybe it's some spiritual guidance here, some spiritual healing, seeing a higher perspective of things, and kind of like being your own advocate, being your own mentor, being your own spiritual authority, because I do see that you're carrying a pretty heavy load, and there may be some things that you're really worried about right now, or you know, it's creating a bit of anxiety. I'm feeling you're so strong. That's what the 10 of Wands shows us. It's a card of Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Taurus. You are so strong. You're carrying all of this responsibility, duty, commitment. I see you very, very committed. But right now, Pisces needs to take a break. And maybe it's a slowdown. It's a time to reevaluate, reassess, work on your own healing. That's the Virgo energy. This is Virgo. So it's almost like going to your opposite, which is Virgo, for some answers right now. And I'm feeling like maybe there's some, you know, maybe your sleep schedule has been a bit disrupted. You're going to get there. You're going to be making a decision. You're going to have solutions. That's something that I'm seeing. You're definitely going to have some solutions. And when you have them, you're going to be really certain about them. This is Leo season with King of Wands there. So right now, it's a time to pause. There may even be some heavy burden or some energy that you're going to be dropping. The 10 of Wands is a card of resourcefulness in a sense because, you know, it's fire energy. So the fire energy coming out for you, it shows us where we can either delegate responsibility, ask someone to pick up some of the slack if you're able to do that. It's where maybe you're carrying these 10 wands, but you actually don't need all of them. There may be something that you can drop. You're almost home, okay? And I'm seeing like this, it is things that are important. So these are things that are very important to you. This is legacy, you know, generational stuff, family, commitments. And it's things that like you feel very spiritually aligned with. You know, you really do. So Spirit's really saying, pause now, do some reflection. The sevens are the spiritual tests and challenges. And in the Seven of Pentacles, it is a card of patience. So that's a message to have patience, because I feel you're going to have some big inspirations, because after the Ten of Wands, we revert back to the Ace of Wands. After the Ten of Pentacles, we revert back to the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like there's a cycle that's completing. And right now you can focus on healing, rest, recuperation, replenishment, all of those things. So let's get a message from the astrology cards and see where we go with this. I want to see what comes after the Hierophant. I knew we needed that. See, there's a wish fulfillment. There's the happiness. There's the wish fulfillment for you. So yeah, take this moment, the next couple of weeks, to get as much rest as you can, a meditation, getting out into nature, even like just your energy throughout the day, taking things a bit slower. It's like a slowdown for you, taking things a bit slower. If you've been feeling like a bit burned out, this can be exhaustion. So Pisces, you might be exhausted from carrying so much weight around with you. And I don't mean like physical weight. I just mean like the weight of the world, your responsibilities, your duties. Yeah, look at this. So part of that slowdown is connecting with friends. So that's the 11th house of Aquarius. Connect with your friends. This is even online stuff. So for some of you, maybe like you're up late at night and you're online, and they might be saying to disconnect from that a little bit, because the 11th house rules the internet. So that's a message. But yes, be with your friends. Okay. There's maybe something all work and no play. So maybe this is a time for you to get a little bit extra time with some of your friends. And that may be where you sleep better, you know, or you're out in nature, okay? Out in nature, doing the nature things, and the sunshine, drink lots of water. It's like kind of that energy, because yes, you do have a lot on your mind with regards to the Taurian energy, the second house of owning, possessions, the worth of things. You might be looking at your investments right now and sort of wondering what's happening with them. But with that wish card there, I feel that there are hidden blessings for you, okay? So do not give up. Don't quit. You just need to rest, reassess, reevaluate, and slow down. Because I do see like it's a very specific message. It's not going to resonate for all Pisces. Have faith. Ninth house. Look at that. And the ninth house is ruled by Jupiter, which is your ancient ruler. And Jupiter is in Taurus, second house. So I feel like they're saying like everything's going to be okay. Have faith right now. This is a test of your strength. Ninth house, Sagittarius. This is a card of Sagittarius. It's almost like you're being tested right now to see if you can be patient. You're going to have answers, like creative solutions. You may even have a choice that's coming up. In the Two of Wands, it shows like, you know, it's the twos are about choices, options, weighing those things out. He's got the whole world in his hands. So there's also something important about your inspiration. And if you're burned out, you're going to need rest so that you can get re-inspired. I love the ninth house of faith at the bottom there, because that's also talking about fortune telling. Obviously, we see the palmistry. Number 33, that's a master number. It's Christed energy. So with the Hierophant, your faith right now, this may be a test of your faith. It's a test of your faith. Do not quit. Do not give up. You're almost there. And maybe even you're watching tarot, right? So this may be even doing your own divination. That's something that I'm seeing here, divining for yourself, but don't go overboard with it. Again, I'm sensing like this online energy. Maybe you've been doing that. You've been disconnecting from, you know, from some of the things online because you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like, and getting out more into nature. The Virgo energy too is about purifying. It's the Vestal Virgin, Virgo, your opposite sign. And so that can be a time to detox, really look at the diet right now, what foods can really support your well-being, your mood, your energy. Okay, so also around your energy. For some of you, if there is anxiety, maybe look into some natural cures for anxiety, things that can help you with that. That's a message that I'm seeing there. It's being your own best healer, your own best guide. There may be someone, okay, with this energy, there may be the house of faith. and the Hierophant being like the spiritual teacher. There may be someone in your life that's an excellent mentor for you right now. They're a friend, they're an ally, and they may have some really positive advice for you. And feel free to swap around the energies, because this may be you, being everyone's kind of guru or mentor or teacher, and maybe you need to pull some of that back. So for some of you, because Neptune was underneath that, look at that. So that's your ruling planet there. And it's like, don't sacrifice your own health and well-being for all of this stuff, for everything that you're carrying. Right now is a time for you. That's a big, big message, very clear message for you. So that's the other interesting part of this, is like, this is a very clear message for Pisces right now. And, underneath the King of Wands at the bottom was the Hermit. So more of the Virgo energy. Interesting, right? And the Hermit does do that. He kind of disconnects from the world temporarily. It's a temporary disconnect for as much as you can, because you're going in, you've gained a lot of wisdom through this cycle, the 2 10s, the Judgment. You've gained a lot of wisdom through this. You've matured a lot. You really have. And you've sacrificed some important things. I do see that. And so there's a new perspective that wants to come in. I'm also like kind of seeing the Hanged Man, and that's one of your cards. But this is for healing. This is taking time out for self with the Hermit there. I love that energy for you. So let's ask the animals. Let's get you some animal guides. Speaking of nature and the earth energy. Interesting. It's like the earth and the water, because we saw your card of the Knight of Cups, and then where we landed at the bottom was the Knight of Pentacles. So you're really working with your own axis right now, the Virgo Pisces axis, which, if you didn't know, of all of the opposite signs, the Virgo Pisces axis is the hardest axis to master in all of the astrology, because it's the physical, the mundane, the earthly realm with the spiritual realm, with the invisible realm. So it's really the hardest axis to master. And this is what you've been doing. So I think another message from Spirit is like, pause to see what a badass you are and how amazing you are. You are a natural leader. You came here to lead, not to follow. And that can be a heavy burden. So Pisces, like your 12th house, you're everything. And you didn't come here to just like have a super easy life. Okay, but you can have moments where you give yourself grace, and that's what I'm seeing. Look at that. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So yeah, that's, and you are so loyal. So that's what I'm seeing. You've been loyal to your commitments, to your people, to your work, to your tribe, to your family, to your responsibility, to your duties. And now it's time to bring some of that loyalty back to you. So that's a big, big message for my beautiful Pisces with the dog there. If you have a dog, get outside, play with the dog. Maybe your dogs are like wanting to be your healer, okay? And if there are people in your life who are not appreciating you right now, Pisces, then pull your energy back. I'm not seeing where like you're walking away. There's no devil, there's no tower, there's no death. None of that. This is a pause. So if there are people you feel like if they're taking advantage, if they're not doing their part, then pull back some of your energy. I know it's easier said than done. So how can you do that creatively? How can you speak up for yourself? The King of Wands, how can you speak up for yourself? How can you be your own advocate? And we're getting the meerkat. Interesting. This came out in a little short. I'm going to post the short to YouTube. I posted it to Instagram, and please follow me on Instagram, Elizabeth Light Tarot. It says, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Your friends are really important. They really are. There's some network or some community. Maybe it's just one person. You know who that person is. I feel like they're a bit silly. They have an Aquarian energy about them. They're very quirky, and they're going to make you laugh. They're going to give you a different perspective. Aquarius rules like the genius, the spark of genius, Uranus. So they may have like some outlandish idea, do it, and yeah. And if maybe you've sacrificed that and you're looking around like, do I have anybody right now? Then this is a message from Spirit, Pisces. that friends are awaiting you, like-minded friends, people who are going to make you laugh, people who you can be light with, people who you can trust, okay? So that's beautiful. And the Wolverine at the bottom, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. I feel like maybe you just need the confirmation, or you just need to hear someone else say it, because maybe you've been here. If there's anything you're like really worried about or regretting or whatever it is, you know, and maybe you feel like you're not strong right now, like you're losing it, you know, like you've lost some of your strength, you're drained, you're exhausted. The Wolverine is badass. So that's you. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. Maybe you just needed to hear me say it. So let's ask the angels. I'm going to put these Labradorite angel wings right there in the center for you. So let's ask the angels. And then I have a special deck that I want to use for you. You know, and I was almost not going to do this reading. And then the guides were like, do it. Just do the reading. Do Pisces, do Pisces, do Pisces. And it's night. And I don't always like recording at night, but I actually have good lighting here. I'm dog sitting right now. I've been here for almost a week. So I'm going home tomorrow. But then I'm coming back next week. So anyway, yeah, interesting. So I was really, they really wanted me to do your reading. Okay. And if you can do anybody's reading at night, it's Pisces. Okay. So do not fear the darkness. All right. My beautiful Pisces, messages from the angels. Freedom. I love that. Yeah. Give yourself a little bit more freedom. That's Aquarius, right? Aquarius loves freedom. And it's funny that this is a card of Sagittarius, because Sag would just drop like at least 3 of those. Or it's like putting them down, taking a few and carrying them home. And then maybe you call a friend, right? Because there's something about your friends. I don't know. It's going to resonate differently for each of you. But the angels are like, oh, Pisces, we want you to feel freer. So go do that. Even if it's for an hour, 2 hours. And forgiveness. Okay. And let's get one more. Intention. Look at her. She's beautiful. This is very high vibrational. So what they're telling me is that when you are rested, when you feel calm, when you feel peaceful from within yourself, you're going to be able to get so much more done. You know, it's almost the energy of the magician here. So work your magic a bit more. If things have gotten heavy or too mundane and maybe it's lost some of the magic, this is bringing that back. And that when you are, you know, rested and when you're healthy and when you're taking care of yourself and you're nourishing yourself, you're going to be able to get so much more done in an easier way. And the bottom of the deck, surrender and release. And she's holding the chalice, and look, there's a crack in it. And this is releasing the emotions. So I feel there may be an emotional buildup here, and you need a safe place to release, a healthy method in which to release some of that. So these angels, like, they love you. I can feel the love from the angels here. Like and it's weird. I'm almost like making a grid here for you. I haven't done this with any of the other signs. Isn't that interesting? So maybe even something like some rituals that you can do, some releasing rituals in water. If you can get out into water, on the land. There's something around this right here, because I just formed a grid for you. And again, I haven't done that with any of the other signs. Music, Archangel Sandalphon here with harmony. Music, things that make you laugh, things that make you feel good. Some of this may have to do with children, especially with that 10 of Pentacles there. You know, there's other people involved. It's also your inner child wanting to come out to play. So as promised, let's get you a few last messages. This is my handmade deck. I love you, Pisces. You are a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sign. Really are. I'm a Sagittarius, so we both have that Jupiter in common. Your ancient ruler is Jupiter, and I don't know, I always loved Pisces. I get along with you very well. So let's see. Thank you for showing me Pisces. All right, before I cut the deck is Summer. So they're giving us like a real time. Ooh, Leo season. You're going to hear me roar. Iron Lion Zion. That's Bob Marley. So again, it's the music, it's the reggae, it's the Irie, it's Rastaman vibrations, positivity, you know, and this is beautiful. So yeah, you may be roaring right now, like roaring for freedom, roaring for releasing, for rest, for peace, for harmony, for abundance, for all of that. Divine feminine, intuitive, receptive, creative, resilience, and grace. That's you. You're stronger than you think. Who is stronger than a woman, right? And, you know, and so, but the masculine is too. So here's the masculine and the feminine for Leo season. So yeah, it is being in more, maybe you need some help. Where can you receive help from others? Where can you receive support from others? The friends, the groups of people, the large groups of people, even if it's in an online community where there's support with the 11th house. 5D chess. Interesting. This is where spirit is aligning, is working behind the scenes up in the upper realms. There are moves that are being made in the upper realms that your physical self, and this is you, Pisces, up in the 5D, here you are down in the physical, and there are things happening behind the scenes. See, you can't see what's behind there. And he's got a smile on his face, like he knows something's going on. This is around your wish fulfillment. So there's a wish being granted and spirit's lining it up. And it's also your highest self, that part of you that knows, that already knows. So let's get to more. Winter. So we saw summer and winter. Some of you are in the southern hemisphere and they want to acknowledge you. And also this is what's playing out between now and winter. So this is more timing. And here we go, signed, sealed, and delivered. And that's right there with that wish card. So you have like major, beautiful, positive events that are coming in for you. Do not give up, but get your rest. Give yourself that grace of the intuitive side, being receptive to receive miracles, grace. You are resilient, you are strong, and spirit's lining things up for you. There are things that are happening. So it's leading to more freedom. So set that intention. Like it's already done. Okay. Let's see what was in underneath. You're going to hear me roar. The new kid in town. Interesting. Maybe some of you are going to be relocating, or there's somebody new that's coming into your life and they are a blessing, okay? And you are going to be so thankful. And this is the universe thanking you for your service. I mean, seriously, thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in service. Virgo, Pisces, service. So sometimes so much so that you can become a martyr. So you don't have to do that right now. Spirit is thanking you, sees your hard work, sees your sacrifice, sees your strength. They see your sorrow. They see your worry. They see all of it. And I feel you're going to have help from unexpected places, someone really special in your life. So those were the messages, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did. I really, really loved your reading. Please like, share, subscribe. If there's anything I can do for you, if you'd like to inquire about a personal session, please send me an email. The link will be down below. Take good care, Pisces. I love you so much. And they're applauding. They want me to clap for you. So, I'm feeling emotional. All right. I will see you all soon. Take care. Namaste.